My name is Markiplier, and I am officially back. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we are going to be talking about collection events. Now, we know we aren't going to be getting the next one until around early July, and it's going to have, just the Pathfinder Prestige skin, and that's pretty much all we can be expecting this season. However, next season is going to have 3 different collection events, all with different types of heirlooms, returning heirlooms, and of course, Halloween is going to be right around the corner and will fall into that season as well. We're going to go over everything we need to know about this upcoming stuff, and we're going to go ahead and give out one of the Pathfinder Prestige skins when the next collection event drops. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So we have some pretty good news, everyone. It looks like, according to some data miners and leakers, that there is going to be a collection event very soon, or at least in a week or so. And this comes from the fact that the next update is already being tested. It's apparently called 21.01. Someone put out on Twitter that there will be new map rotations, new skins and events, new heirloom and new prestige skin, season 22 teasers, which is going to be for the brand new district map, which I'm so excited for, and of course balance changes. This update will take us all the way into next season, and it's going to be our major balance changes. We already know some stuff, like the fact that Bloodhound will be getting a nerf to the White Raven thanks to your Sasaki on Twitter, and that Bangalore is also expected to get a nerf sometime in the near future. This update was also confirmed by another data miner. You might know them as Ritz King. This is the gentleman that Krau Rindo left in charge after he departed, and he confirmed that the mid-season update is already live on some of the servers that they're playtesting to make sure everything works, and hopefully we'll be getting some new stuff in the files very soon, which Ritz will be sharing on Twitter, so do make sure to check into that. However, we did actually talk a little bit already, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about more events. First thing to know is that Void Sinister is not an event. That was actually the codename for the Battle Pass, meaning that there are only 2 more events left this season, Void Swap and Void Knights. Void Knights appears to only be having weapon skin codenames in the files at the moment, but there was also a holo spray. The only thing that we do know that I was able to confirm as well is that the only heirloom coming in this season is going to be that Pathfinder Prestige skin. However, with that being said, there's always a chance there's going to be a surprise event. Right now, Void Knight skins you can see right here, and as Ritz said, it's only legendary skins because there's no legendary legend skins. You got the Hemlock, Longbow, 3030, R301, Mozambique, and the Car. The epic skins are for the Alternator, R99, RE45, and there are some for legends such as Pathfinder, Loba, Bloodhound, and Watson. However, it is known that the Void Knights does seem to be the second thing that will be happening this season, and instead we'll be getting the Void Swap where other legends will be cosplaying each other on June 25th. That comes from Voltac Titan. Remember, dates can always be changed. It could end up being early July, but June 25th is the earliest we can start expecting this. Right now, I did get some information. We've talked about it before on this channel, but we are going to only be getting 1 legend-specific heirloom per year, at least for right now. It looks like, according to some other leakers and data miners, that it is going to be Newcastle that comes first. And there's only going to be 1 collection event this season, no heirloom, no new guitar, only the Pathfinder Prestige as we just went over, meaning that the Void Swap, that the Void Knights that seems to be coming after the Void Swap, will either feature possibly a new guitar, which I would not be surprised with, but nothing like an heirloom recolor, as Bangalore's is coming in season 22, which brings us to our season 22 events, which Titan also let us know about, which is going to feature the Mania Dark event for a Bangalore heirloom recolor, Mania Light, which is going to be that Newcastle heirloom, and Mania World for a Lifeline Prestige skin. There will also be a Bangalore OP bundle coming in season 22, which will feature that unique select screen animation. And of course, there's also something very interesting at the bottom here, that fully kitted weapons are being tested for regular BR to decrease looting time. And I talked about this a little bit on Twitter the other day, and it makes a lot of sense. You can tell that Solos is already a test for this, as in Solos mode, you can run around and you can find fully kitted weapons. Well, it would make sense that if you want to make the loot pool a little bit better and add in new weapons, which is something that Respawn has been trying to do, you're going to need to decrease the amount of regular stuff you can find on the ground, so having them come fully stocked makes a ton of sense. They've also done stuff like this in the past. For instance, when we got the System Override event, which I think was season 5, that was when they introduced the concept of Evo shields, and in this event you would, find these shields and you could level them up by doing damage. We do know that it eventually became the full mechanic, as Evo shields are now a staple of the game, and this is kind of how Apex Legends tests things out, sees how the community reacts to it. I'm actually for this, especially because it could mean that one day we might actually see the bow check bow on the ground again. Now, Titan also let me know some other stuff that we're gonna go over. He went ahead and talked about the Void Knights event, as me, him, and Ritz have all been talking about it, and it's possible we could get a surprise event and add it in the mid-season update. And he also went ahead and let me know that Legend Mastery is coming, and they are trying to improve the mastery rewards and challenges for weapons too. This is actually pretty fantastic. Weapon Mastery is, in my opinion, one of the worst mechanics in the game, as you can get a lot of XP just by simply holding your weapon. Adding new challenges and things that actually improve the progression system would be great. And I actually talked about it about 8 months ago that I did hear that Legend Mastery is coming, so it's nice to hear that another source has also heard this, and it would be absolutely fantastic. I think Legend Mastery is way more fun than Weapon Mastery, because it gives you a chance to try out different legends and get better with that specific character, or just play the game in a different style. That's going to keep people around a lot longer. Forcing players to try different paths of progression is just a very good mechanic that should have been put in a long time ago. Now, of course, as I said, we have that Mania Dark, Mania Light, and Mania World event coming next season, and these are some of the skins. There's a Watson, Ballistic, Bangalore, Gibraltar, Maggie, Newcastle, Octane, Valkyrie, and Wraith legendaries, and epics for Watson, Maggie, Conduit, and Altar. But my favorite thing about this is that in Season 22, we will be getting a Halloween mode. Last year, we had the Fight or Fright, where they made a After Dark Olympus mode, along with King's Canyon and World's Edge returning. It'd be cool if we got to see a After Dark Storm Point, with some thunderstorms going on this year. But overall, I imagine that they're going to have some pretty cool LTMs set up for this, because last year they had 4 weeks of rotating LTMs. This will be the last event of Season 22. As we talked before, I think this season right now is very much a filler with a very minimal events. In Season 22, with the new district map, a bunch of different events, Heirlooms finally returning is going to be the big season that we've been waiting for quite some time for this game. Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on the state of Apex Legends with the upcoming collection events? Are you excited for the Mania ones, or are you more looking forward to this one with the Pathfinder Prestige skin in just a couple of weeks? Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends and other types of content. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands. See you out there.